Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is a very periodic episode of Tuesday 10, which is an open collaboration hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou, where she takes 10 items from her use it up bin and she uses them up, and then her use it up bin is 10 less. For anybody who's been with me for the last little bit, you'll know that I'm sort of doing a bit of a cleanup, and I think I have a bin that is suitable for such things, and I randomly went to said bin, closed my eyes, pulled out 10 items, and we will go for probably an hour or until I finish everything, but I'm gonna bet that the hour is up. So let's have a look at the bits. There's a bit. 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 We should be counting, shouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So clearly, probably because I had my eyes closed. So I have pulled out paper that we can use for backing if we need to, and there's a smorgasbord of stuff off to the side. I have also, so let's pull this out because this might help an awful lot too. In the last episode, I was talking a lot about the Tim Holtz 9-inch, it was 4.5, collage strips, and if things work out, I'm going to do 2 strips similarly. So I will cut this in half, and then I'll have 2 identical ones, and then I'll do another, and so on and so forth. So technically speaking, well, if that was long enough, I'd be able to just put that across like that. So this is going to be our before we throw it out and a possibility option. So what do I want to do first? I don't know. I'm really overwhelmed. Whew, I am overwhelmed. Okay, there should be something in here that's straightforward. Okay, let's do this. Tag, doodly-doo. This might just be a lot of gluing, which is okay. And I am not going to use stuff that I don't think I can cope with quickly. So these 2 things I think I can use. These would be fun for a ship. Themed journal. That feels very compassy, but I'm gonna throw it out because I will get overwhelmed and distracted. Next up, I need some backing, and I'd like something a little sturdy. So we'll float over here and see if we have anything in the cardboard range. And we do. How about this one? How about any of these? Is that wide enough? Ooh, just barely. So, is this 6 inches? Mama needs, nope. These are folded. Nuts. Nope. Well, I have them over here if I need them. Oh my gosh, this is hard. How about this? This is Cardish. Yep, this is what we're going to use. Whew. It's a rocky start. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I need a little bit more trimming, I think. Whew. Okay, here we are. So note to self, you need a little bit more preparing. There. So worst comes to worst, this is a base for putting something else on, but it will save me time. And this is sort of like pre-decision making. Oh, two little froggers. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. These are sort of in the same state. I like you, and I think I might want to use that. How do I pick this up? This frame. I think I printed this out again for these labels, which are really good. Here we are. That's another bit. What are we doing here? I don't know what else to report. I went for a walk. Got some more work done. It is hot out. It's like 25 degrees. Oops. You fit? You surely will. Good job. I don't know what kind of board this is. It's taking the glue very nicely. Here we are. And I want this. Will you fit? Yes, you will. Let's here. I was very excited when I realized the bin that I was creating was essentially the Tuesday 10 bin. I think, as with all things, you have to do things for a while. There's that whole phrase, fake it until you make it. And I don't know that that's necessarily, it's not fake. It's not faking it. It was always real. It's, I think, a sense of building confidence and deepening understanding. come on. Oh, that's why. Never mind. There. Ooh, and I need to get that white off on that one side. Uh-oh. I don't know if you just heard that chirp. That chirp was from you know who. So be careful what you say. Because I'm going to bet she's going to be rattling doors and just making a fine old ruckus. Well, now that I've done that, I don't like it. Having said that, we have cut this out, so that's valuable. Well, let's do another journal card. Will this fit? Not sure where. Just. It will squeak, squeak, squeak in. There. Nope, it won't fit. But we did say, what did we say? We said there was paper. There. We're making glue that like that. And I would love to be able to remember to not cut the top of that off. Oops. Pretty straight, pretty straight. Straightish. There we are. There. And just to remind myself that I did that deliberately. There. And down there. There. I don't think it fits with anything else at the moment, and that's fine. There we are, that's a little better. Okay, now I want to do this fairly fairly on the square and clean up the sides. There. So I don't have any other decorations that go with them. I don't have words or anything yet. I think that's okay. I'm going to say that it is, because this is what I can handle. Oops. Maybe if we get a little bit further into this, I think what Cindy does is she can combine bits, this and that's, and I think I can probably do the same thing eventually. But I might get to one of the bits and say, ooh, that would be perfect for this tag or that tag. And then I want to do, where it? Here it is. Crash bang. That's my seat creaking. Whee! There. Okay. So we've got that. I feel like I should put this in the oven for a bit. So then that's a tag. So this. What do I want to do with this? I want to float up and come all the way over here and see what I have for stamps. Ooh, it's all right. Let's try these. Oh, it would all fit. Okay. So that's useful to know. Goes this way. So just plonk like that. Just do the whole thing. And what color do I want to use? What colors you got, lady? Maybe gray? Gray or black? Let's do black for the moment. We're trying things. It should be good enough. Plonk. I'm just using these ink pads as sort of even pressure squares. Because if you press down like straight down to a point, weird things happen. So do we think it's any good? I'm going to say it might not be bad. That's what my commitment is. Oh! Just see what the after print looks like. Ah, nothing. Okay. Put that back there, that back there, and I need to get these back up, or I will forget that they're there. Hey, babes, Sister Jins. Hey, Sister Jins. I know it, boo. So, I don't think I need to cut these out, and is there anything that, like that one might go nicely. Let's try, let's just try it. That's kind of the point of Tuesday 10, I think, is trying things. Okay, there we are. That looks so fun. I kind of like it better at the top because I like that side of the paper better. So I'll do it at the top. Look at me combining two separate pieces of paper. Oh my stars. That isn't rock and roll. I can't tell you what is. Wow. Now you want something? I'm going to be using all these up. This square looks like it's a signature from somebody. I think another thing that Cindy does really well is she picks bits and not a page that's got 17 different pieces on it. That just needed to be darkened. Yeah, that's better. Two things that are decorated. Well, it's also going to flip over the edge. Okay, so I'm going to stop with those. Yep. Nope, I think I did that before. Okay, let's take another piece of paper. That's not a piece of paper. How about you, doodlies? I'm going to throw those out. Wow, that was stressful. This just looks like it should be a piece of stationery. And so that's what it's going to be. Just like that. Fun. Next up, what's this one? Oh, wow. Okay, that's what we're going to do with that. Okay, I'm going to see how this works. Well, that's not a, no, it's 4. How wide is this? It's 4.5, not 5.5, you goober. Yep, we'll be fine. There. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. It's going to be like that. And then, where is it working? It's working there. Oh, yes. Yes. And I have my first bit. Ha ha! Well, it's going to go like that. It's what we're going to do. First, we need to work on the principle. And I had a sudden, oh, it's in the middle and that's not going to be good and blah, blah, blah. A lot of voices going on in my head. Just do it. Because if I don't do 1, I won't do 2. I can't do 2 if I don't do 1. Because you need the 1 for the 2. And who knows, it might work. We don't know. That was exciting. Okay. So what does she ask herself? She asks herself, can I see myself using this? And I'm going to say no to those 2. Let's see if it works. I don't think it's going to, but we can always try. And I'm going to do a whiz around as opposed to a fussy cut. Because if the whiz around doesn't work, the fussy cut certainly won't. We have less time needed to make a decision. Oh! So I need to rescue the thing that just went in the bin. And where's the card? Here. Not the right color. No, it doesn't match. Okay, that's fine. So I did off camera the proof of concept for the ombre book. So you can't really tell. You can maybe tell once we get into here. So here's one page that's that color, and then another two pages that are this yellow color, and then we get some kind of a pinky, and then we go into like a dark red, and then a red. Anyways, point being, I was using as a hinge a mock leaf, and I think these leaves, at least a couple of them, would be perfect for that application. So I'm going to set those aside. Thank you for being here. Because I think leaves would make a fabulous hinge. And take that off even further. That's a little small. Yep. I think this one's a little small too. There, okay, good enough. Okay. So we're still doing things. Okay, next sheet. Ooh. Okay, what we're gonna do with this. So this comes from the Poppy journal that we made. My first impression is just to fold it in half and glue it and make a large card. Or make a couple of pockets. Well, I believe this is a technique known as stalling for time. When you just start trimming off the edges, it gives you a little bit of some chance to think. It also changes the look of it. And further creating some opportunities for differences. So one of the things that strikes me is I super love that. Yeah, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make 2 journaling cards, or maybe 1, I'm not sure. I don't have my bone folder here. So that's the right side, that's the right side. So I want that. Oh, maybe we're doing this. Because you could probably write on the inside, or we could put a page in. Okay, we're cooking, if not with gas, at least with some kind of combustible fluid. Pew, pew, pew. Now then, that's, oops, shouldn't have pulled that up out of the air. That's the top. This should go here. Okay. That's out of the way. Ooh, this is tricky. Okay. It's going to be as good as it's going to be. Oh, yeah. Okay. This line here would have made a perfect strip for that had I not done this. Then I'm just going to fold you over. I kind of do want to make this into a notebook. It needs to dry a bit, so we will put that in the oven. Progress has been made. Okay, next is this. So what is high? High is 8.5 by, so let's do that. Let's make a square. Am I going to go straight to the paint? Am I going to go straight to the paint? I'm going to go straight to the paint, which means I'm going to lose, so it's probably going to be 8 inches by 8 inches. Because I'm guessing that that's a 1/4 inch and that's a 1/4 inch. Call me crazy. Ooh, I don't like the angle of this. Cutting across the top like that is not a fan. Okay. I don't know what I just proved. I'm still looking for a square. 8 inches. Did I tell you? Did I tell you? I told you. I told you. I know that blade is open. There. I don't know why I wanted a square, but I've got a square now. So what's this distance? What am I doing? What do I want to do? Okay, okay, stop. In my head, I have the thought. Okay, so I think I made this too fast, or I don't have the right bits, but let's draw this out. So I want one of those. So if I unfold that, this goes like that, this goes like that, this goes like that, this goes like that. Then so we're still on the right track-ish. I don't know what the shape is. That's my problem. Here's what we can do. Not going to use my good paper. I'm going to use my crappy paper. Put that out of the way. That out of the way. Those out of the way. That back in there. Oops. There. Okay. Here's a clever thing. I am down a rabbit hole that I don't need to worry about. So I'm going to set that aside, figure it out for later, and I'm going to take another sheet of paper because I can. And let's take the sheet. Belly band. Not belly band, side tuck. That's how you solve that problem. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. How big is this? It might be 2. Might be enough for 2. I'm not sure. Maybe the other thing too is creating, oh, never mind. That was just a thought that was silly. Didn't cut that right. Oops. Didn't get that right either. There we are, that's better. We can do that. I don't see why not. And I want to do that, I think. That or that. I think I want that side. I think the making of this also needs sort of a careful color curation. I don't think that's wide enough. It's not. I'll throw that out. There. I need something thin. And so we will take this moment to use some thin washi tape to just get some variation. Because that was also part of the feature of the sort of the snippets that you could cut it like that, or you could cut it like that, or you could cut them individually, or whatever. But I think washi is going to be an important part of this because it helps and it uses up washi tape. Okay, so I would like, what would I like to do? So I want this off. Correct? There. Do some more trimmies. Okay. And so now what do I want to do? I would love for that to be the inside. Yes, I would. Okay, so what do I need? I need, step one, I need a piece of paper. Oh, do I? No. Boo, boo, boo. Well, we'll just have to use this, I guess. Oh, good enough. Okay, so how tall is that? Ooh, okay. That works just fine. So what I want to do is cut this here, because that's got to be my inside. This is going to be my outside. And I'll worry about the little tabby doos in a minute. Okay. Now I want to do something like that. Not a lot, just a bit. There, I'm hoping that's straight-ish. Horseshoes and hand grenades. I feel like you should go over a bit more there. Okay, flip that over that way. That's going to be the big stick. There. It's going to go that way. Ooh, it's okay. Oh my goodness. I wonder if you walked away, would you know what I was doing by just the grunts and expressions and all the whatnots? There we are. That's straight-ish. Good job. There we are. And then, okay, I've got to let that sit. Yeah, oh, whew, I just freaked myself out there for a minute. And then what I'm going to do is have this fold up, and then it's a nice long pleat. You know, looking at it this way, this green could just as well be part of the strip because it's in the right tone. I have to remember that. Is it dry yet? How about now? How about now? Oh, what's coming up here? So let's see what we've done, because we're getting at 50 minutes. So we stamp those, success. Piece of stationery, success. Cabinet card, success. Tag, success. Frame. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, I'd love that. I'm gonna clip that together. There. Tag. Could be a booklet. Could be just a doodly thing. We have this fold out. We have some leaves. We have this underway. We have my weird square thing that's happening. And I have this. So this is the only thing left for today, I think. And I think I can just pop this on here and call that a day. Yep, 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 yep. I think the other thing about having some ready-made ephemera is that it has the effect, at least for me, of being more pocket generous. And I think I see Rachel at Roxy Creations do this as well. And that is, I have more than enough stuff. So instead of just one thing per pocket, it's like, oh, well, there's a couple of things here that work well. Let's put them both in. Okay, and just plunk her down. That is lovely. I want to cut it. One of the things, so this is October 1st. We have Cindy's Journal with Me kit. I will have, hopefully, the last of the 3 journals that are sort of, that were on my plans done. And I think what I might do is a TN owl journal with her kit, because there's a substantial number of owls. And I don't think I've ever made an entire thing with just her kit. Thing being a journal. Wow, that was so not straight. There. How tall is that? That's tall. That's an 8-inch tag. Well, 8 inches, 8 inch. Greens don't match. Never mind, as you were. Oof, that crunched. There. Oh, got it upside down. I might have to make another one of these. These are fabulous. Do it. That'll work. I love that there's a word, like you can see the word Christian. And then something on the back. There we are. So, calling it here. So we had 12-ish kind of pieces of paper. We ended up, we still have a few left, a couple. That's okay. We've got some done. And we made 1 tag, 2 tags, 3 tags, a card, some ephemera. This can be a booklet at some point. We've made a start on the Tim Holtz inspired snippet roll. Whew, a lot of words there. Some leaves for another project that I have, and then 2 smaller bits. So these sort of go with that. I am going to call that 100% success, because I didn't know whether or not I could do it, and I did, and it wasn't 10, and I kind of don't care because I got something done, which is really the point. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for joining. I always appreciate your company and being able to talk to you and work my way through this. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, as always, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.